So my advice is don't be judgmental. I think every market is different. If you want to do international business, just respect that. Don't realize that every market is different. So don't be judgmental or be hurt personally when you don't understand or you mistreated, or don't feel hurt, and then get to know people, but be aware of, even if you read extensively in your home country, doesn't really mean you understand a lot, because those books or those TV programs may just show a certain perspective or certain angles, or may be outdated for 10 years. So the best thing is just live in this market and get in touch with people, and don't be judgmental. Try to understand their assumptions, their methodologies, their mindset. But I don't mean you have to change to be local people, but the opportunity always comes from you're different. You're from outside, therefore you can think different. You can identify different business opportunities. You can mix the West with the East. But the first step, don't criticize, don't be judgmental, just try to understand, and then you will gradually find the opportunities, and you can feel that you can get along with people better, you can feel more comfortable, and I think the China market is getting more and more open, and that's for sure. Don't be oversensitive. Our government institutions are quite supportive. Some of them may not have enough exposure, or they just show their goodwill in their own way, which may not be useful for you. But don't be oversensitive. And I think overall in China, people are practical, and people want economic growth. That's for sure.
And on a side note, it really isn't. We were talking off air right now. It really isn't. It's no different from when you spent time in the U.S. studying for a year.
Mm-hmm.
So would you say that in moving to the U.S. and living there a year, you also adopted that same mentality as a foreigner in that country to be open-minded? So it should only be natural, I would think, that you would expect foreigners coming into China to be the same way.
Actually, especially for people taking college education, American culture is actually the center of the world. So before I came to the United States, I actually read extensively and watch a lot of movies, things like that. So I've actually exposed enough before I came to the United States. The interesting part is my friends asked me over there, did you have any culture shock? And I said no, definitely no. For me, the only difference is before the other day I speak Chinese, and then I speak English. This is the only difference. Because American culture, everyone in this world have certain exposure from everywhere. You can't avoid that.
That's a good point. Whereas in Chinese culture, not necessarily so. That makes sense.
Therefore, I think foreigners have longer culture shock than Chinese or other people from other world.